Yo, 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 it is your boy, Nice versus Wild, and you're listening to another episode of Beer Wolf Sessions. Thank you for tuning in. Never going to get sick of that intro, that's what I'm going to say. I hope you're well on this Monday. If you're listening bright and early on a Monday morning, big heart to you. Not gonna lie, last 7 days for me hasn't been the greatest. In a sense where I feel like I'm mentally, maybe I've got the post travel blues. I don't know what it is. I'm slowly trying to get back into gear. That's for sure, and I can feel it coming. Can feel the momentum shifting, which I always love to feel. Last session, you probably heard me. I was recovering from a cold, and I'm definitely feeling like I'm maybe like 95% back to normal Knives versus Wild action. Slowly getting into rhythm. I just signed up for 22 half marathon to get my reset going. Usually I need to do some crazy marathons before, I don't know what it is, I pull back my momentum. I don't know. Maybe it's just a nasal thing. I don't know what it is. But yeah, 22 Ks on the 16th of July in Melbourne. That's going to be fun. I've got to beat my time from last year. Let's just see how we go, to be honest. I have not been running much. That's for sure. In terms of running, we actually kicked off the promo for the Great South Road Running Festival. Can you believe it? 2023 is already here, and we just started doing the promo and stuff online this week, and honestly last 7 days has been built up around planning for the event in October 15th, and I'm super excited about it. But let's dive into the session. If this is your first time listening, my name is Nigel Sushil. I am a full-time creative entrepreneur from South Auckland. I was born in a rural Fijian village called Lambasa, Bunileka, and my mission in life is to write a story that beats longer than my heart. Oh, let's go. Alrighty. Yeah, man, last 7 days, not gonna lie, I don't know, it's just been up and down. I don't know, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I don't know. If you've been feeling like this, I'm just going to be honest with you. Hey, I've been feeling the same. I don't know. Like, I just feel like there's a misalignment at times. I don't know if it's the post-travel feeling, or I don't know what it is, man. But I'm just trying to unpack it in my own brain. Slowly trying to get my ideas out. And obviously, the last 7 days has been all about execution. I'm big on executing and just getting the idea out there, and we're rescoping this whole Great South Road Ultra Marathon Festival that's happening on October 15th. Heaps of planning, heaps of thinking, heaps of trying. My goal is to make it 1% better than last time. I don't know if that's like aiming too low or aiming too high, but to be honest, if I can just be a little bit better than last year, I know I can create some massive impact, create some chain effects, and hopefully inspire some people. And that's the goal, inspire some people to find their heartbeat, find what makes them tick, and find what makes them come alive in this world. So yeah, I'm super excited for the event on October 15th. There's heaps of this year we're doing it differently. There's heaps of categories. There's like a fun run for kids, like 5Ks. Then there's like a 10K. And then there's a 22K, and then the big 50 and the 70K ultra marathon. Oh, I can tell you I'm definitely scared for this one. That's for sure. But honestly, it's going to be exciting. We lot of feedback last year. I've been taking in a lot of feedback. Running and organizing an event is probably one of the hardest things I've done in my whole life, to be honest. And I feel like I learned a lot from last year's event. I think, even the number of people that showed up, I wasn't expecting that many people to show up, and a lot of people showed up last year. And it's all about, learning from the experience. And I feel like I learned a lot, and I'm applying those learnings into this year and just trying to prepare, months in advance for this event, and trying to get all the systems right, yeah? So if you're, running a business, an event, or anything, right, I feel like the systems matter. Like, when I say systems, I mean all the copy on the site, all the forms, all the things people need to fill out in terms of safety, all the details that the volunteers might need on the day, all the like, content marketing stuff that hopefully can help grow the event, and hopefully we can fundraise a lot more money for the organizations and charities that we're backing this year. So different model, different thinking. I'm a big believer that, collaboration is the key foundation to any startup event. And if you don't have that piece, you're going to be aiming for failure, because, being a startup event, I feel like a startup event, even though we've been doing this for 3 years, because this year finally feels like the first year we're sort of taking it up another level, which is good. It's what I like to do. And I'm looking forward to it. But I feel like the core foundation to even this year is like making sure we collaborate and really bring about different perspectives and bring it together as a whole collective, so we can execute at the best of our ability on the day. I think there's a lot of strength in that. So heaps of planning, heaps of talking, heaps of action. So like all the dates have been confirmed, and it's definitely happening on October 15, no matter what, rain or shine. And let's see how many people show up this year, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're backing a lot of cool organizations and charities this year, so hopefully we can fundraise some money and help all the amazing charities and organizations that are doing amazing things in not only South Auckland, not even in New Zealand, pretty much in all communities. So I'm super excited about that. If you haven't gone and checked it out yet, go check out Great South Road Running Festival. That I'll put the links in the show notes and stuff like that, so you guys can check it out as well. But this session is going to be about like literally like the last 7 days, right? Like I feel like it's when we like don't know like how to get back into the rhythm. I don't know, I wanted to talk about this. It's when we don't know how to get back into the rhythms, that's when our habits kind of help us out. And I've been feeling like that this week. I've been not feeling like doing much. I don't know why. But like it's my habit that's like quickly getting me into check. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, fuck, first thing I'm going to do is go for a run. And I was like, straight away, I didn't feel like it, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to feel good after this run. And it was exactly like that. And all the little things this week in terms of planning for the launch of the event that's happening in October, like I was struggling to find like movement, not only in my mind, but also in my in my knowledge of like giving myself confidence that I can do it. I don't know, like I've been feeling a little bit, unsure. I don't know. Maybe that's the right word. I don't know. Let me know. Like message me and stuff like that. And if you've been going through a lot of like maybe a bit of self-doubt, like talk to me about it. I'm keen to hear how you're feeling it and how you're overcoming it, to be honest. And I'm slowly unpacking it myself, but like, just goes to show, like, some weeks I can be like 100% focused and next week I could be 100% down. So it fluctuates, this whole creative journey and entrepreneurial journey and business journey. Yeah, some weeks it's good, some weeks it's bad, and you just got to take the good with the bad and just keep rolling with it. But yeah, I wrote a couple of things down in my diary while I was organizing this event this week, and some of these things are pretty good, and I wanted to share it with you. So, number one thing I wrote in my diary this week is be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself and let your progress be your motivation. Discipline and obsession will always take you further than passion will. I've been repeating this statement almost every single day this week to get myself out of bed. I don't know. Be happy with what you have while working on what you want. a lot of times, I'm going to be honest, like, this journey is lonely, right? And I've talked about it like multiple times. You know, sometimes I feel like it gets so lonely that like I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing or not, to be honest. And like, I got this amazing message today. I'll read it out at the end of the session. But like, one person messaged me saying, "Hey, look, like, I love your content. Like, it's really it's really inspiring." And like, it's weird, like, you know, like, I'm so grateful for those messages. And I think every day I need to keep reminding myself that, like, you know, like, the thing I'm doing and the thing I'm striving for has bigger purpose, and it is bigger than my heart. And I'll keep reading this, like, be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself and let your progress be your motivation. Discipline and obsession will always take you further than passion will. It's good. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. I think that will relate with a lot of people. So if you're in a position right now working for something, just remember that, like, you know, you're working for something that you want, but you have to get through this hard part before you get to that magic part. And a lot of times, the last 12 months, these feelings that I'm having this week only last a moment before I can get through that door, and then all the abundance runs through my brains, and the actions come together. So, what I kind of want to say is, these feelings are temporary. These feelings won't last, and I, like, a self note to myself is, I have to, you know, cut through the noise of my own insecurities and doubt. And I think I can do it, and I think I can pull it off, and I think you can too. I think you can cut through your own doubts, cut through the doubts of your own worries. Because in order to get to a place of fulfillment and happiness, I truly believe that it starts with the motion of movement towards the things that bring you genuine joy. And I can't bring it to you, and even this conversation might not bring it. Because you can, like I've always said, you can never change anybody. Only you can change your thoughts, your feelings, because you're the person in control of your life. I read this thing, I don't know if it was this week or last week, and it said that, like, you know, your world and your vision only stays alive while you're alive. Just remember that. You know, the way you see the world, like the problems that you see, only stays alive while you're alive in this world, and it's all going to disappear once you're not there. So stop focusing on everything that's wrong right now, and start focusing on everything that's right, or that's getting better. And visualize that, like, you're not going to be around forever, and what you're doing right now and the feelings that you're having right now isn't going to last forever. So just cut through this part of doubt, insecurity, and not feeling good enough, and having doubt in your capabilities, that, hey, you can do it. All right, just say you can do it, and just remember those things I said in the chat. You can make it happen, I promise you. All right, be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Focus every single day on being that better person. And remember, discipline and obsession will always take you further than passion. Damn, that was a good one. I like it. I'm going to remind myself that. So, you know, keep pushing on the movement, keep striving on the businesses. Man, yet again, I forgot to give a shout out to the sponsor. But yeah, honestly, go check out the event that we're happening on October 15th. If you've been listening to all the episodes, I would love to see you there on the day. Even if you don't want to run, you can do other things. You can volunteer, be a helper. You can literally just show up on the day and just show some love. We're looking at setting up like a little, like, event place at the park. So like if you've got a brand, a business, or anything that you want to promote in the community, let's make it happen. Small business, any idea, let's come together and create an event that everybody's going to remember for a long time. But yeah, if you don't want to run the 70Ks, you don't have to. There's a 5K run this year, so there's zero excuses. But yeah, the other thing I wrote in my diary this week was everything I've ever done in life, was it really to convince you or me? I think I'll leave you with that. 15 minutes in. All right. Now, what a session, eh? It's a bit of a fucking roller coaster one, that's for sure. Ups and downs, mood swings, bad mood swings, but man, I think we're getting there. We're unpacking it. People are going to think, if you're listening to this episode and you think I'm a little bit crazy, trust me, I'm not. All right? We're getting there. Yep. So that's me. Another Be a Wolf session done. Shout out to Feature Weddings for always sponsoring the Be a Wolf sessions every single week. Without Feature Weddings, there would be no Be a Wolf sessions. So shout out to Feature Weddings. If you know anybody that's getting married or have a friend that's about to get married, go send them to Feature Weddings, featureweddings.com.au and featureweddings.co.nz. Woo! Shout out to Feature Weddings for sponsoring this episode. Yeah, yo. Yep, that's me. Peace and love. Thank you for listening. And if you've been enjoying these sessions, go do a review. Chuck me a message. Let's make it happen. Peace and love. Keep being a wolf. Keep going. Let's go. Woo! I think my lighting's pretty good this week, to be honest. Better than last week. Yeah. Okay. Let's go.